Hello everybody, welcome to another tarot reading. My name is Amber and this is Earthy Indigo. I hope that you are doing very well today or tonight or whenever it is that you are tuning into this reading. Before we jump into the reading, just a few quick announcements. If you would like to book a personal reading with me or purchase any of my merch, you may do that through my website, earthyindigo.com, or you can shoot me an email. The information to all of that will be listed in the description box below. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you happen to come across this reading is when you are meant to hear these messages. This is also for all zodiac signs, so whatever your zodiac sign, you will find readings for you within, or you will find messages for you within this reading. That was hard to say. This is going to be a two-part reading. We're going to start off today with tarot card, and then I'm going to be getting some oracle cards along with some letters as well. Timestamps will be listed down below. If you would like to jump around, do feel free to do that. Whatever you feel called to do. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you are a new subscriber, welcome. Don't forget to like this video if it resonates for you. Not only does it help the channel's growth, but it does help the video get out to more people who may need to hear the messages as well. I think that is all that I have to say. I'm pretty sure that's all that I have to say. I do resonate with being a light worker, a starseed, an indigo, and a divine feminine. I do have a tendency to channel for twin flames along with light workers. You do not need to resonate with either of those journeys in order to find messages for you within this reading. We're going to go ahead and jump into the reading now. So before we jump into the tarot part of it, I did get a channeled song. I will leave a link to the video in the description box below if you want to check that out, or you can feel free to look up the lyrics if you want to. I do suggest doing one or the other, because I do feel like when channel messages come or channeled songs come through, there could be additional messages for you within the song, the lyrics. So this one, the song that I got today was Gone, Gone, Gone by Philip Phillips. This song has literally been playing nonstop in my head since I woke up this morning. So yeah, I wrote it down and then it went away, and then as soon as I started doing the reading again, it came back, so I was like, okay, I will mention it. I promise, I will mention it. So anyway, there's the song for you. Okay, let's jump into this. So we have two decks today. We're going to start off with the Witches, with the Green Witches Tarot, and then we will be clarifying with the Witches Tarot. The stone on the Green Witches Tarot, if you are curious, is Goldstone. It's a really pretty stone, very sparkly. I like it. And then on the Witch's Tarot is Tiger's Eye. I also like Tiger's Eye. Tiger's Eye is really connected with the earth. It's also a very strong protective stone. Okay, so I'm going to do story mode today. If you don't know what story mode is, it's just when I don't do a spread. We're just going to kind of get a story here. So I'm looking for what is coming in for the collective, looking for some new energy here. This is, if you're watching this at the time of upload, assuming that I can upload it on the same day as recording, it is Sunday, so that is the day after the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, which we had yesterday, the 28th of October. With that being said, I do feel like we are moving into new cycles, and I want to get a look at what these new cycles are going to be bringing forward. We are jumping into eclipse season, so eclipses are going to be continuing. The full moon that we had yesterday was the last harvest moon of the year. I think there's like 3 or 4 that we have a year, and that one was the last harvest moon. So it's really interesting because it was the last harvest moon of the year, but it was the first eclipse. So endings and beginnings. So we dealt with the endings already. Past is in the past. That's done. Let's move forward. Let's get a look at what's coming in here. So I did pre-shuffle. I always pre-shuffle, but we're going to shuffle a few times while we're in the reading, just to get the energies of those who are watching. If you are not aware, I don't know if I've actually said this before, so you probably aren't aware. I do shuffle in a particular order where all of the cards are upright. I don't read reversals because unless I feel really called to read reversals, because I am an intuitive reader as well as an energy reader. So I can pick up on the energies of the card. It doesn't really need to be upright or not for me. But with that being said, if I do feel called to read it in the upright, I will. Okay. Okay, so let's just get one card here, just kind of like to, I don't know, to just like, what's the word that I'm looking for? An overall energy of the story. So what is this story going to be about? Okay. Sorry for any background noise. There's been like a lot of, I think I might live next to like an air base or something like that, but there's been like a lot of like jets and stuff like that going overhead recently. So I do apologize for any background noise. Okay, so we have two cards here. We have the Page of Pentacles and we have the Sun. So the Page of Pentacles and then the Sun. This is really nice. So we have Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then we have the Sun, which is Leo energy. This is really nice. It feels like the beginning of like some sort of, maybe like a new job or a new career, some sort of like new financial beginning. It's like the start of something new, something stable, something with a firm foundation. It feels like it could be like a new trade for some. Like you could be learning something new, starting something that you've never really done before. There is a lot of happiness here, a lot of, I mean, the Sun is just an overall happy, positive card. When the Sun shows up in a reading, that is always, it just is an overall like positive energy for the entire reading. So whatever this new endeavor is here, I feel like there's a lot of positive, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by some of the stuff in the background. But I feel like there's like a lot of positive positivity around it. There's a lot of like blessings. It's like a blessed endeavor. I'm being drawn here to the lavender that's hanging upside down above the, what is that, a window? A door here. So some people, lavender could be applicable for some. You may be drawn to lavender. You may have lavender in your house. You may use lavender. I'm also noticing the smoke coming out of the chimney here of this house, which is making me think of like incense. So some of you may be using like lavender incense or essential oil or something like that. For others of you, you may have a fireplace and you may have like, I don't know, 'tis the season. You may be like using your fireplace. It's just like a nice cozy feeling too. There's also like little hearts on the window of this house. I like it. I like it. It kind of makes me wonder if like this Page of Pentacles is inside of this little cottage working on his or her, you know, their pentacle here, because like they just created it. Now they're like bestowing the magic upon it, you know. It's like the start of, I'm feeling the, what is it? Is it the Eight of Pentacles? I think it's the Eight of Pentacles. It might be the Nine of Pentacles. In this deck, where he's like finishing up building all of the pentacles. Like this is the start of it. Like they're just starting on that endeavor. Okay, so what else? What else do we need to know about this? So we have the Page of Cups here. Okay. Let's get more. Tell me more, tell me more. Why did that come out in the reverse? Okay. So we have the Star, we have the Lady and the Lord, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. I was literally just talking about the Nine of Pentacles. And then we have the Three of Wands. So it was the Eight of Pentacles that I was seeing in my vision with the Page of Pentacles here. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups. We have the Star. We have the Lady and the Lord, which is also the Lovers. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, okay. To be honest, it feels like a new, I feel like putting this page up here. This is kind of interesting. So we have water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. We have Aquarius energy with the Star. We have Gemini energy with the Lovers. And then we have more Earth energy here with the Nine of Pentacles. I'm kind of feeling this in two different ways here. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands, so fire energy. Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. I'm kind of feeling like a lot of different things here. I want to clarify. Because, okay, so like, so for some of you, you're starting off on some sort of new, possibly creative endeavor. It could be like a business idea. It could be like maybe like for some of you, like maybe let's say like you're an artist and you're like starting to sell your art. There's a lot of positivity around this, a lot of happiness and a lot of excitement and joy. You're just starting out here though. It's like just the beginnings of it. There is it's like what am I looking for here? Like shooting for your star. You know, not like just shooting for any star, but you're shooting for your star, your wish fulfillment. It's like this could be something that you have dreamed about or wished about for a while. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but it's like a manifestation here that you've started working on. You could be balancing out some, you're doing like a lot of self-healing here internally. You could be working on, for some of you, it's like working on your own projects versus like contributing so much to like helping others grow their projects. I hope that made sense. You know, it's kind of like, it's not really like a selfish energy. It's more of like a self-love energy, but to some, especially if like they're used to you always being there and like picking up the slack for them, we'll say, you know, apply how it resonates. You know, if that's not applicable, that's not applicable. That's just what I'm using right now. They might feel like you're being selfish because now you're focusing on you instead of focusing on them. There's a sense of like being proud of what you've done, what you've accomplished here. It's like you may not be exactly like at the finish line, like exactly where you wanted to be, but you're content and happy where you are and you're working towards it. For others of you, there's like a connection here. This is a connection. It's like a Page of Pentacles and a Page of Cups. So we have possibly an earth sign and a water sign, doesn't have to be. But it's like somebody here is like working on their pentacles. Somebody here is working on their cups. Somebody could be really creative. Somebody could be more like hands-on, like maybe they like, you know, use their hands, like work on cars or do stuff with wood. Like, I don't know, like something like that. Something like more like they do something with their hands. Somebody else could be like more creative. Somebody else could be like a little bit more in tune with their feelings. Somebody here could be a little bit emotionally immature. They could be working on building that emotional maturity. But I'm noticing here on both the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups that they have flowers. It doesn't look like it's the same flowers because here on the Page of Pentacles, this looks like lavender. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show that properly on the camera, but it's like right up here and it's like purple. And then here on the Page of Cups, she has the flowers. It looks like she's almost like getting ready to paint them. But to be honest with you, it's like she's going to be using the cup, which is the Ace of Cups, as like something to like wash her water brushes in. So it's like she's not really like aware of what to do with it, but she's trying. But do you see these here? And they look like they're more pink, so it's possible that they're the same flower. I don't really know, but I find it interesting here that both have a flower, both have two flowers. I kind of wonder if she's going to fill the cup from the water. I don't really know where that has anything to do with anything, but like for some reason I felt called to say that. Anyway, okay. Let's get some clarification here. Some of you are waiting for something to come in here, something that you've manifested to come in. It could be coming in from a distance. It could be something that you have been waiting on for a long time. It does feel like it is either already here or is about to show up. So we're going to clarify with the Witch's Tarot. Again, pre-shuffled. Like always, the Magician and the Ten of Cups showing up. Oh, hi. Hello. That's nice. So this could definitely be talking about a romantic connection. For some of you, this could be like a new connection. It could be a new connection. Because there's like, you know, because both of you are showing up as a page here. So it's kind of like maybe, you know, like you're not, there's kind of, there could be like some sort of like an innocence about this. We've got the sun right in the middle though. So that's good. Magician showing up again on the bottom of the deck. More Aquarius energy. Could be something you've been calling in, something they've been calling in. You could have both been calling in each other. It depends on, you know, what this reading is for you. Whether this is like a romantic situation or this is like something that you're working on internally. You know, love is love. Love has no real, like, it's just a word we use to describe a feeling that's indescribable. You know what I mean? So it's like you can't really like put a real label on it or like define it or control it and cage it in any sort of a way. So this could be talking about a romantic connection, or this could be talking about the love within yourself. You know, apply it how it resonates for you. This is a love story, but again, it doesn't have to be romantic. So apply it how it resonates for you. Love is love is love is love is love. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? 7 of Wands. Why is the Sun here? Okay. Why is the Page of Cups here? I'm just gonna keep going and then we'll say at the end. Why is the Star here? Why is the Lady and the Lord here? There's the 8 of Pentacles showing up. And why is the 9 of Pentacles here? Okay, that took a turn. So clarifying the Page of Pentacles is the 7 of Wands, fire energy showing up here. Clarifying the Sun is the 8 of Cups. Clarifying the Page of Cups is the High Priestess and the 4 of Cups. Clarifying the Star is the 6 of Swords. Clarifying the Lovers is the 8 of Pentacles. And clarifying the 9 of Pentacles is the 9 of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the 10 of Swords, followed by the 8 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. Okay. So I'm going to read this as being a connection, as the Page of Pentacles being one person and the Page of Cups being another person. Now you can apply this how it resonates for you. You can, you know, I'm just getting like, I'm just going to do it that way. Okay, so we're just going to do it that way. I'm just getting like the Page of Pentacles, I'm getting really strong like divine masculine feelings from that, and the Page of Cups, I'm getting very strong divine feminine feelings for that. Now again, remember that we do have divine masculine and divine feminine within ourselves, so this could be talking about you personally in your own personal journey. So apply how it resonates for you, but I'm going to be saying it moving forward as it being two people, just for clarity within the reading. One of the main reasons why I'm feeling it that way is, and I didn't want to say anything until the High Priestess showed up, but just based on the individuals in the cards, you know, and then the Pentacles is always more of a 3D, physical, tangible type of an energy, which is the Divine Masculine. The Divine Masculine is more 3D, and that's not, you know, it's not a negative or positive, it's just a literal thing. Like that's just the Divine Masculine, that's their role. Whereas like the Divine Feminine is going to be more in the in her like emotions in the field, like in the 5D, you know, like in the spiritual. And then the High Priestess showed up here. That's, you know, that's the High Priest, the Divine Feminine. So that's how I'm going to read it. Okay. All right. Moving forward. So for the Page of Pentacles here, it feels like they are feeling guarded. They could be feeling like they have to defend something. They could be feeling like they have to defend this new pentacle that they're creating. this new start that they're wanting. There could also be communication here. I'm just going to say that too, because pages do indicate communication. So there could be communication coming in here between you guys if communication isn't already going on. Again, this could be a new connection. It doesn't necessarily have to be a twin flame connection. So it could be twin flame, soulmate, whatever. You apply it how it resonates for you. It is possible. It could be a past connection, although I am feeling it more of a new connection, and we are looking for more of the new. But with the Song here, and then the Ten of Swords on the bottom, followed by the Eight of Wands and the Six of Cups, like it's possible that this could be a past connection. But anyway, why is the Seven of Wands here for the Page of Pentacles? What are they guarding? Oh my God. The Ten of Wands and the Lovers. Feels like they put down, it honestly feels like they put these tens of blah words. They've put the Ten of Wands down. They put them down. They put down whatever burden they've been carrying around. And it's like this person has walked, it's like they've made it to this floating castle here, or whatever that, whatever this is. They've made it to the end of the journey, and now they're there, and they're working on building this pentacle here. And it has something to do with, the Lovers. Again, the Lovers can talk about self-love, okay? So this person could have been working on healing themselves. They may be feeling the need to defend what they are working on now against, like, energies that may not want them to be in that. They may have liked it better when they were carrying around the Ten of Wands. It could be that they are having or feeling the need to defend some sort of a romantic connection. It could be this connection. It could be something else. It's going to be different for everybody. They could have been healing past wounds regarding that. The Lovers can also talk about choices. Because so they could be defending a choice that they made. That makes a lot of sense. They could be trying to defend a choice that they made, and the choice was to heal and to start something new. I don't know. For some of you, maybe there was an ending in another connection. That's only going to resonate for some, though. Okay, so the Eight of Cups, clarifying the Sun. So this tells me that somebody, probably both pages here, have walked away from situations that were not emotionally fulfilling, situations that they probably invested a lot of time in, a lot of emotional energy in, but it wasn't, it was never going to be anything more than 8 cups. It was never going to be the 10 of cups, and so they walked away, and what they were walking away from or walking away towards was their happiness, their sunshine. Could be this connection, could be something different. It just, like I am feeling this like as a new connection, so it's very possible that you don't know who this person is yet. For others of you, if this is a past connection, maybe you do. I don't know. Oh, we got the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Look at that. See, they're walking away from the 8 of Cups towards their 10 of Pentacles. That's followed by the 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. Yeah. That's nice. That's good. I think that's really healing. I think that's really, really, really beautiful energy to show up there. And I'm being drawn to the fact that there's the moon here on the 8 of Cups, and we have the sun. So again, we've got the masculine and the feminine showing up here. So a lot of healing, a lot of balance. Okay, so for the Page of Cups, we have the High Priestess and the 4 of Cups. So somebody is, honestly, it feels like it feels like somebody's not revealing something. I'm not gonna lie. It could be that they are I don't know, like maybe they're pretending not to notice somebody. Can we clarify this? Like, what is this? Why is the Four of Cups here with the High Priestess? The Six of Pentacles. Okay. So for some of you, if this was a past connection, there wasn't an equal give and take. Somebody was giving more in this connection than somebody else. It was probably this Page of Cups, although it could have been separate. Could have been reversed. They were giving more than they were getting here. They could have walked away from this connection. They could have like turned their back on it, but it's like there's something that they know here. They might be knowing that this person has been healing. They're really trusting their intuition. They're being very, very guided. There's secret knowledge. That's what it is. They have secret knowledge. This person has secret knowledge. This this Page of Cups, whether it's whoever this is very tapped in. They're very tapped in here. They know what's going on. They might have somebody coming in here trying to offer them something and they're ignoring it because they know that it's not a good offer. This cup that this mermaid's holding here is not actually it's not from the divine. It's from a mermaid, which is a siren, right? Male or female. Interesting. This person might be coming in trying to offer them money and they're like, nah, I'm cool. I'm good. Could be a father for some. I don't know. This Page of Cups here seems like they are very, very aware and tapped into their intuition. Yeah, they're very strong in their gifts. Okay, so so we have the Star and we have the Six of Swords. So it's like somebody's moving out of choppy waters, moving towards a wish fulfillment here. If this is a connection, it could be a long distance connection, although it doesn't have to be. This could be somebody that just recently, if it's a new connection, this could be somebody that just recently moved to your area too. Or you could have just moved to their area. Apply how it resonates. So what's up with the Star and the Six of Swords here? The Page of Swords and the King of Wands. Ooh. Okay. So for some of you, somebody in this, it could be you, it could be the other person, it could be both, are moving away from a connection that was probably... We're just going to say it was a connection of choppy waters. Okay, we're just going to say that. You're going to apply how it resonates. If you know, then you know. If you don't, then you don't. They can tell you. But it's going to be different for everybody. But it definitely feels to me like somebody's moving away from something. They could be moving away from two people or more than one person. There's some sort of clarity here. I'm not really sure if this is the Page of Pentacles or the Page of Cups. It could be both. It could be both. I don't know. It could just be you. If this is resonating for you as just being you, as being your own energies. Three of Pentacles. It could have been somebody that you worked with. Could have been a Scorpio for some. We also have fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And then we have air energy, Gemini, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. More Aquarius. So we have very strong Gemini, Leo, Aquarius energy here. Very strong Aquarius and Gemini energy. And then we do also have the Moon in Cancer with the High Priestess. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Clarifying the Lovers. The Knight of Swords and the Three of Cups. Some of you have been working on healing connections. You could be working on healing your relationship to connections or your just relationships in general. It feels like there's communication coming in here. If you're meeting somebody new, if this is talking about a new connection, you could meet them through a friend group. You could meet them at some sort of a gathering. They could be an air sign. They could be an air sign. It doesn't have to be. It could be something that moves in quickly. There's somebody coming, if that's not the case, then there's somebody coming in here with some sort of clarity, some sort of truth. You're going to have to, I feel like you're going to have to, whether you are the Page of Pentacles or the Page of Cups, you're going to have to use your own discernment to figure out whether or not this is beneficial for you or not. Because I do feel like you could go either way here. Because some of you are walking away from some situations that were not, you know, healthy, not healthy, that's not what I meant to say. Maybe that's applicable for you, but I meant to say that were not emotionally fulfilling for you. And these connections are not happy about the fact that you're walking away or the decisions that you've made. Maybe they try to give you some advice and you didn't listen to it. I don't know. It's going to be different for everybody. For some of you, I feel like this could be a father figure in some way. You know, maybe it's like not necessarily your father, maybe it's like an older brother or like an uncle or a grandfather or like a boss or something like that. But it feels to me like it's like an older masculine energy here. And it could be somebody that has gifted money to you before. That could be some way that they've like kind of like for some of you it's almost like that's how they like maintain control, or they get you to stay in their good graces or to stay in your good graces or something like that. I don't know. It's going to be different for everybody. Some of you that's not going to resonate for you at all, and that's fine. That's not a message for you. Some of it's going to really resonate for you, and then there you go. That's a message for you. But I do feel like you're seeing through I feel like you're seeing through the illusions. It's like it's like I'm looking at these coins and I'm feeling like that St. Patrick's Day energy, where it's like an illusion. Like the coins are an illusion. It's like they're chocolate coins, you know. Like you may think that they're like real coins, and as a kid you may be like, yay, chocolate coins, like that's awesome. But like, you know, in reality you're like, okay, like that's not real. It's just like something about it's like not real. It's like fake. You know, like now I'm seeing like somebody like biting a coin and it like bending, you know. It's like, I don't know. That's not going to resonate for everybody. I'm feeling that very strongly is like from a father figure, from an older masculine energy. It doesn't have to be a father, I guess. It's just like an older masculine energy. Okay, let's move away from that. For some of you, you've been working really hard on healing so that you can move towards some sort of a romantic connection. Whether this is somebody that you like a specific person that you're trying to move towards, or this just like a new romantic connection in general. It's going to be different for everybody. It does feel like it's coming in. It does feel like it's coming in. For others of you, it's a self-love. You've been working on like self-love and healing. Like you're not interested at all in a romantic connection, or you know, like it's like you could take or leave it. You're just but like you're really been working on the self-love, working on the internal love, and then from there being able to maybe work on like trusting others, you know, opening yourself up more towards others. There could have been like a lot of heart chakra healing going on during this eclipse season. Some of you were healing wounds related to connections of types. And because of that, now you're able to move forward in whatever way that is for you. Okay, so we have the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. So 99 could be applicable here. Some of you have been stressing about this. For others of you, it's like you worked yourself to exhaustion. To be honest, it feels like you may have worked yourself to exhaustion. Why are these here? 2 of Wands. Yeah, you're waiting for it to come in. It's like, I feel like some of you have put in a lot of hard work, and it's like you're just kind of like collapsing on the bed here now. You know, I'm feeling this almost like you've worked yourself to exhaustion. And now it's just like time to wait for it to come in. It may be something that you're like being impatient on waiting to come in. I just split the deck and we have the World. So fixed energy, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius coming out here. Yeah. You're waiting for a new world. There's a new world coming in anyway, because you've been working really hard for it. And that's just like the energies collectively, you know. But especially for those who have been working on doing the work and letting stuff go and healing. Like it's coming in here. It's like, you know, like around this person here, it's really barren, and it's like it might be really barren right now because you just did it. You know what I mean? It's like you just planted the seeds, so they haven't started growing yet. So you have to give it time, and eventually this barren landscape is going to look like this, you know? Because what is it that he's holding in his hand right here? Do you see? It's the world. It's the world that he's holding in his hand. It's a whole new world. I like it. I think it's really beautiful. We have the moon and the shadow side on the bottom of the deck. So again, Cancer energy coming out here. The moon, you know, that what this you could have been doing a lot of healing work during this this last lunar cycle. You know, this is a timeless video, so it doesn't have to be, you know, the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus that we just had. It could be just this last lunar cycle, whatever lunar cycle you're currently in at the time of watching this. You've been doing a lot of healing, a lot of shadow work, you know, and it's like it's time for the fruits of your labor to come in here. I like it. Okay, so let's move on here. Let's get some signs from the stars. This deck is full of just like a bunch of different signs. It has numbers and animals and seasons and zodiac signs and all that kind of stuff. It can just be, you know, a confirmation for you, maybe things that you have been seeing, maybe things that you will be seeing. Messages letting you know that these things are going to be coming in here for you. Apply how it resonates, you know. I really like this deck. I find it to be very helpful, the messages. That's just me. That is just me. This is my own personal deck. It is not for sale on my website yet. And it's obviously not channeled messages. It's just, I mean, maybe I guess you could say that. But it's not like my other ones, like my indigo and my twin flame deck. Those are actual channeled messages. January and Aries. So January is Aquarius and Capricorn. And then Aries is in March and April. It's interesting too because January is the start of the new year, and we're talking about new cycles and new energies here. So maybe this reading could take place from like the time that you see it until the new year, whenever that is for you, whatever new year that is for you. That might only be for some of you. Okay, so let's get some signs here, please. Signs for the collective. If you're wondering why I'm splitting it in half, it's because it's really big and it's difficult for me to shuffle when it's all together, so I split it in half. Okay, get all these together here. Pardon me. Okay, so the first one that we have is spiders. So spiders talk about cycles. They talk about you know, it's interesting. Most spiders are actually solitary, but there are some species of spiders that actually live in a community. And I don't know why I was thinking about that. And to be honest with you, it kind of really gives me the creeps. Like I have mad respect for spiders, but they like freak me out. And the other day, it was before the full moon actually, I kept having experiences and run-ins with spiders. It started like in the morning, and it just like it's pretty much been, it was like all day. Various different spiders, but I just found that to be interesting. So maybe you have a connection with spiders. They do, like I said, talk about cycles. I do suggest that you do your own research on any of these signs that come out, to see like what other additional meanings or messages there might be for you within them. Yeah, that's interesting. I was thinking of that card too when I saw them. Sudden chills. Sudden chills. Okay, so for this one, I'm kind of getting like the Kundalini. So some of you could be having a Kundalini awakening. You can feel chills with that. Do your own research on what that could be. Others of you may be starting to get some psychic gifts here, and you could be starting to channel or you know, starting to like sense the energies around you. If you are watching this at the time of upload, Halloween is right around the corner, October 31st. Followed immediately after that is Dia de los Muertos, which is 2 days, the 1st of November along with the 2nd of November. That whole like time period right there is when the veil is very thin between the worlds. So it's very, you know, easy for ancestors and, you know, guides and stuff like that to come through and send messages. So maybe you're getting those kinds of things coming out. If you do celebrate, you know, or whether or not you do, you know, like Dia de los Muertos is a really good time to kind of like show some respect for those that have passed on, you know, because the whole idea about it is that they continue, as long as you remember them, then they don't, it's like the movie Coco, you know, if you haven't seen Coco, go watch Coco. I love that movie. Movie makes me cry. It's one of my favorite movies like ever. But Coco is a really good explanation of that whole you know, what I'm trying to say here, that I'm having a really difficult time articulating because it's a very strong feeling, which are sometimes hard to put into words. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. Some of you, you know, you may be maybe feeling sudden chills because you've got some ancestors, you know, coming through here, trying to send you messages, trying to show you love, trying to show you some new gifts, whatever it may be. Okay, next we have air sign. Air sign, so you could be an air sign, you could have air in your chart, you could be dealing with an air sign. Again, air is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So again, more Aquarius energy. We have light hair. So you or somebody you are dealing with could have light hair. 777. 777. There is a powerful number for y'all. I do suggest that you do your own research on the meaning of that, but 7 itself is a powerful number, and 7 3 times. 3 is a powerful number, 7 is a powerful number. Ascension, awakenings, you know, some of you it's Kundalini awakenings. But yeah, it's a very powerful number. We have Ladybug. Ladybug. Same day that I was seeing all the spiders on my way home from work, I had my window down and I was stopped at a light, and I looked over at my window and there was a ladybug on my window. And I was like, I mean, it was a ladybug, so I instantly just started like thinking of you know, this deck. But then I was also worried, because it's kind of silly, but I was worried that the ladybug was going to try to fly away while I was driving, and that it was going to get like caught in the wind and hurt itself. And so I just kept talking to the ladybug and like telling it to wait. Like every time I was driving, I was like, don't fly off yet, don't fly off yet. And then every time I would stop, I'm feeling like I'm getting embarrassed saying this, but I would tell it that it was safe for it to fly away. And eventually it did. When I was stopped, it did fly away, and it seemed like it flew away okay. So that's my ladybug story. So anyway, okay, moving on. Now that I have embarrassed myself a little bit, we have winter. So yes, if you're watching this at the time of upload, winter is coming. You know, a lot of these things could be taking place during the winter time. You could have been born in winter. For some of you, I don't know what all the winter signs are, so you're gonna have to do your own research on that. And again, it's gonna depend on where you live. I live in the northern hemisphere, so winter is like You know, I think it starts in November, December. It starts in December, December 21st. And it moves through until I think like February or something like that. But for, you know, I know that it's different in other parts of the world. So whenever winter is for you, you know, you're going to know that for yourself. Next, we have hawk. Hawk. So hawks to me are always symbols of messages. Messages. I feel like I said that weird. Anyway, they're messengers. Hawks are messengers. So you could be, and oh my gosh, look, I just looked down at the sun card, and I think that's a hawk right there. Could be an eagle, but it could be a hawk too. So again, messages. Some of you are getting messages coming in. It might be, you know, from the astral world. It might be from your guides. It might be in dreams. It might be in songs. It might be in numbers. It might be in signs and synchronicities. And, you know, it's going to be different for all of you. But some of you are definitely getting messages here. And then we have lotus. Lotus. Okay. Now I want to get some crystals. So this is just for those of you who resonate with crystals and find crystals to be beneficial for you. I, if you can't tell, resonate very strongly with crystals. I am an earth sign. I have strong Taurus in my chart. So, you know, crystals and stones are from the earth. So it's normal for me to be drawn to them. But, I don't know. I just kind of felt like I felt drawn to do this. So, maybe you have these crystals and, you know, maybe you're looking to expand your crystal collection. But I just want to get some crystals to like try and like, you know, what could be beneficial, like helpful, you know, try and get some additional aid. It doesn't hurt, right? So let's just see. Let's get some crystals for the collective. What crystals could assist? Oh, that's a lot. What crystals could assist us at this time? Thank you. I was not expecting to get that many crystals, to be honest with you. I did charge all of my decks and all of my stones last night. Wow, that's a lot. So that could be why we're getting so many of them right now. Okay, and I do apologize in advance. I'm not very good at saying all of the names. So if I slaughter the name of the crystal, you know, I'm sorry. I do my best. So this one is, I think it's Beryl. Beryl. And I thought I had this one actually. But now I'm not sure. But anyway, I was looking around all my stones, if you were wondering, to see if I could find it, but I can't find it. So it says here, there are many things that can get in the way of spiritual advancement. This stone has the ability to filter out these distractions and fill you with courage and initiative to believe in yourself. It can attract love and maintain it, as well as opening your mind to understanding true love. Next, we have Grossular. I feel like I had this one too. I think it might be this one, to be honest with you. It looks like it. I might be wrong, but yeah. So it says this stone is in the garnet family. It can re-energize the chakras and then bring balance to those energies. It radiates a calming energy that is very useful in times of great stress. Hold over your heart or wear as jewelry, making contact with the skin. Next we have zoisite. And I don't have this one. Zoisite is in tune with your emotions. This sacred stone can shift emotions and help break through emotional trauma. When anxiety and worry flood your mind, this stone will assist you in your meditation. It allows you to use its celestial energy to let go of the angst. And then we have calcite. Positioning this stone in any room or on your person clears all negative energy and washes away bad vibrations. Filled with powerful positive energy, this stone stimulates your muscles and brain, making you feel more energized and clear-minded. That's cool. And then we have amber. It's amber. I definitely have amber, but not right here. So anyway, I don't have a stone of amber. I have just I have a ton of jewelry, obviously, because it's my name. So I've been given a lot of amber over the years. Anyway, moving on. Amber, actually fossilized tree sap and not technically a stone. Amber has been on Mother Earth for thousands of years. Its warm, fiery color brings on feelings of peacefulness and inner warmth. It has a grounding energy that helps you look inward. It's also a good stone for protection. And then we have green adventurine, which I have right here. I have a bunch of different ones of it. I also have this one right here. I have this one at my desk at work too. It's a good one for to put if you want to put anything at your desk at work. It's a good one for work. This powerful stone is known to promote positivity. When held close, this green stone can stimulate creativity and open your mind to a fresh new outlook on reality. Green aventurine is also a calming stone, stimulating emotional healing. It's also good for business endeavors. Most green stones are. Just going to put that out there. Green, money's green. Just saying. And then we have hematite. And I don't have a stone of this one, but I do have it here on this bracelet. It's this silver looking one here. I have tiger's eye and black tourmaline on this, as well as the eagle eye. Hematite. Meditating with this crystal is the best way to receive its power, and wearing it as jewelry is another way to connect to it. This stone helps with stabilizing and grounding you during difficult times. It also protects you from absorbing another person's negativity. It's a really good stone for empaths. If you are an empath and you're finding it difficult to stop absorbing the energies around you, or to even like filter out and identify what is your energies versus like the emotions or energies of, you know, around your vicinity. Hematite. Oh my gosh, sorry. I need to drink water. Apparently, the frog in my throat is still there a little bit, and I almost choked on it. I'm doing a lot better, but okay, moving on. Hematite for empaths. Okay. Moss agate. I don't know if I have this one. Moss agate is strongly connected to nature. Found across the globe, it is working to be a lucky stone. It is considered to be a lucky stone. Working with the heart chakra, this stone brings abundance and growth to your life. It brings all of the healing properties of earth, air, and water with it. That's cool. Earth, air, and water. Next we have jadeite. I don't have jadeite. I do have jade, but not jadeite. Green jadeite is the most common color. This creamy green stone is a symbol of peace and purity. Held to the forehead during meditation, it will bring vivid visions that often contain messages. It can allow you to dream of walking the astral plane. And then last we have citrine. Citrine. I have citrine right here. Citrine. It's a good one. It's connected to the sun. It's a good one for Leos. Citrine, a warming and energizing stone. It carries the powers of the sun deep in its core. You'll glow with positive energy, enhancing your aura. Meditating with this stone helps you absorb information and analyze an issue and see the positive outcome. Nice. I like it. I like it. Okay, so next we're going to get some letters. I will leave a pinned comment down below with the letters along with any additional words and stuff that I find. I'm looking for names and significant words. If I can find any, you know, sentences or sayings or anything like that, I'll leave that down there too. Months, times, colors, numbers, all that stuff. Okay. Let's get some letters. Let's get some letters. Maybe additional signs in here for some of you. Whoa. Okay, we're gonna stop there. We're gonna stop there. If you do find additional words or sayings or anything like that that I don't put in the comments, feel free to leave a comment of your own with that information. I do only put down what I feel called to or what I can find, and I'm only human, so I'm not going to find everything. I would love to hear what it is that you guys want to put, what you guys find or feel called to put in there. If you want to just drop a comment and say hi, do feel free to do that too. I do read all the comments. I respond if I'm able to. I'm not always able to respond, but if I see your comment, I will give it a little heart. If I don't give it a heart, I didn't see it. Sometimes it goes in a separate category, and I either don't see it right away or I just don't see it at all. I don't know why, but yeah. So the first letter that we have is the letter Y. The letter Y, and then we have U. And we have another U. So double letters could be applicable. Somebody could have double letters in their name or their initials. We have the letter L. We have G. So we have Gully. Maybe. Gully may have two L's. We have the letter H. And another H. I'm feeling the name Henry. We have a W. I feel like William. Wilmar. We have another Y. Yo-yo. Somebody could have had a yo-yo or like been really good at playing with a yo-yo. If you don't know what a yo-yo is, you're gonna have to do your own research on that. We have an O. So we have the word you, Y-O-U. We have another G. We have the letter V. So we have the word love if you spell it L-U-V, or if you don't put an E at the end. We have an I. We have ying. Y-I-G. I don't know if that's a word, but I feel called to say it. We have the letter S. So we have soul, S-O-L, which I believe means sun. We have the letter T. So we have the word toy and the word toys. So somebody could have a kid. Somebody could have a child or children. We have hilt, H-I-L-T, like a sword, like the hilt of a sword. We have, I don't know, I kind of feel like I want to get a little bit more letters because we don't really, we have a lot of repeats, but I don't feel like there's enough. Let's just do one more. There's a C. That landed in my pocket. It was a D. Okay, so we have a D and a C. And an F. Okay. We have fog, F-O-G. I feel that like a clearing of the fog. Like maybe somebody's been getting some clarity lately. We have the word Koi, C-O-Y. I feel that's like the High Priestess energy. I keep feeling called to say long, L-O-N-G, but there's no N here. We have log, L-O-G. We have dog, D-O-G. Somebody could have a dog. Okay. I will put more in the comments, the pinned comments. But we're going to get some Soul Truths Oracles. We're going to end it on the Soul Truths Oracles. These are really good introspection cards if you do journaling or are doing any shadow work. These can be really helpful. Really good journaling prompts or shadow work prompts. But they're just really good introspection cards. I really like these cards. Just some like advice to help you along your path. You know, this is for you, the viewer. It may or may not have to do with the reading. But yeah. Alright, let's get a card for the collective, please. Okay, let's get 2 cards for the collective. Thank you. So the first card we have is, am I ready to let go of this buried shame? Okay. The feeling of shame is the lowest energy frequency there is. When you live in shame, you live in darkness. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? Is there any shame from a past experience that is ready to be healed? Today's soul action. Heal the shame by giving it a name. Bring it to the light and let it be seen, heard, and healed. It's revival season. Replace the shame with your soul's truth. Fill in the blank. My soul's truth is... Fill in the blank. Next we have, do I know all my strengths and am I using them? We all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are able to show up in our zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. Today's soul action. Ask yourself, how can I use one of my soul's gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? That's for the light workers out there. If you have a gift and you're a light worker, how are you using your gift to help the world, to help humanity? That's part of your mission as a light worker. If you don't know that, now you know that. But yeah, how are you using your gifts to help the world, to contribute? Okay. Those are all the messages that I have for you guys. I really hope that they were helpful. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I hope that you have a wonderful day or night or whenever it was that you were tuning into this reading, and I will see you in the next one.